Simon & Schuster Audio presents Ameritopia, The Unmaking of America by Mark Levin. Read by the author and Adam Grupper.
Introduction. In Liberty and Tyranny, I describe the nature of individual liberty and the civil society in a constitutional republic, including the essential principles of America's societal and political order. I also discuss the growing tyranny of government, statism as I broadly labeled it, which threatens our liberty, the character of our country, and our way of life. At the time, I warned that if we do not come to grips with the significance of this transformation, we will be devoured by it. The symptoms of the tyranny that threatens liberty and republicanism have been acknowledged throughout time, including by iconic Americans. For example, Supreme Court Associate Justice Joseph Story, among America's most prominent legal thinkers, explained in 1829 that governments are not always overthrown by direct and open assaults. They are not always battered down by the arms of conquerors or the successful daring of usurpers. There's often concealed the dry rot, which eats into the vitals, when all is fair and stately on the outside. And to republics this has been the more common fatal disease. The continual drippings of corruption may wear away the solid rock when the tempest has failed to overturn it. In 1838, Abraham Lincoln delivered an address before the Young Men's Lyceum of Springfield, Illinois. He declared, "At what point is the approach of danger to be expected? I answer, if it ever reach us, it must spring up amongst us. It cannot come from abroad. If destruction be our lot, we must ourselves be its author and finisher. As a nation of free men, we must live through all time or die by suicide." In this same vein, for years, President Ronald Reagan cautioned that freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States where men were free. During the 3 years since the publication of Liberty and Tyranny, and despite growing alarm by an increasingly alert segment of the public, too many of our fellow citizens remain oblivious to the perilousness of their surroundings, not realizing or accepting the precariousness of their freedom in the civil society.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?